Hello there, welcome back. Hold on, let me start the timer so I actually know how long I'm taking. Uh, Sorry, I was just messaging Angry Fool. He's helping me sync the media. I just went to go make sure that it was actually syncing. So I have to bring up my timer so I make sure I'm not taking too long. Okay. Um, in the last video, I mentioned that I was gonna go ahead and in this video, talk about gods and all that stuff. And show you in more depth stuff in game. Now that I have a little bit more time on my hands, so I'm gonna go ahead and set up a game right quick. Set button easy, just for the sake of not having to worry about being boned when I'm not trying to actually play the game. Okay, power limit, yeah. And that works. So, in game, if you pick a god before the game, of course, which this is pre-game. I consider this the pre-game lobby. Once you get in game, you will not be able to choose a different god. You will be stuck with a god you chose on your team. However, okay, if I set it to 3 teams, right? Say it's me and Angry Fool playing right now. If Angry was on green team and he chose God of Conquest, and I was on blue team currently, and I chose God of Defense. But red, I switched to red right quick and gave it volatility, and pink Conquest, right? I'm sorry, pink Conk. There we go. That's a bit annoying. There we go. And me being on blue team, I chose defense, right? Mid game, Angry Fool absolutely obliterates my existence, but I want to play defense on pink team. I can't, because if I switch to pink team, because of course there won't be anybody else there, I just said it was me and Angry Fool. If I join pink team, whatever god I picked for pink in the pre-game lobby, pink will have, that bot will have conquest. Same thing goes for red. Red will have volatility. Now, I'm going to go ahead and set it back to 2 teams. I'm going to play as Infection because, by the way, keep this in mind, Infection is broken right now, at least where we're at currently. Maybe they'll nerf it or find something to fix it, but I don't know. Infection's currently broken. So I'm going to pick Infection. I'm going to make the bot have production because I want to be red because blue's just known to be unlucky in this game pretty much. Okay, so when I get in game, I'll show you power limits, how Infection works, all that stuff. And then after this, I'll show you guys how conk and volatility and all that stuff works. But keep in mind, if you want, you can pause this video, come back to it, whatever. Because you should go check out Trass Games' channel. They have this a bunch of videos about a few gods. I know they got volatility, conquest, infection, I think, and then tournament videos and tournament VODs. If you want to know after you're done watching these videos, of course, I prefer you watch these so you know what to do in the game before you go watch professional gameplay. See, those are the missiles I was talking about earlier. But oh boy. So, and then these are shields, the ones with the big old red stuff. By the way, your troops will be the same color. You would know this if you played campaign. Your troops will be the same color as your team, so you can differentiate them. Those are little satellite drones. They come on your planet whenever you capture a planet, and you see that big explosion that just happened. That increased my power limit range. This is a great segue into power limit. Look on your map. You see on red team. You can see this red tint over the entire map. That shows where my power reaches. Now I can only go. I'm signified, or you, the player, will be signified with a white dot. So if I go over here to this gray planet, this neutral planet, it'll show. And now it shows I can only go so far out of my power limit. Once I do, they turn off. They're absolutely useless. They won't do anything. Why do I have power there? It's weird. This is actually very weird. I don't know why I have power. But hey, look, they don't do anything. They're getting shot. They won't do anything there. So keep that in mind when you're messing around with power limit. I personally like it. It's one of my favorite modifiers. It's gotta be my favorite modifier, to be honest with you. It just makes the game more fun to me. But anyways, that's power limit in the gist of it. If you get sun buff, which I don't have unstable star on this map right now, because I chose one of those maps that just doesn't have it. If you get the sun buff, which I'll show you next time after I show you guys the gods. The sun buff, it gives you power if you have power on. It gives you power over the entire map until the sun buff runs out. Yeah, I can't exactly explain it better. That's exactly what it does. by the way, these are wormholes or warp tunnels, whatever you want to call it, whatever the game calls it. This is my little handy grabby hand. You would know this if you played the campaign in the tutorial, which you should have done already. Just saying. Anyways, I'm grabbing my little troops, you know, sending them around, capturing little moons like this, little planets like that.
Blue
You know, the
team
are,
is
if you
getting
play the game,
reinforcements.
you can tell if it's a special planet because it says point defense planet when I point at it. This is a moon being mined. I mean, you can get some more information to read this. That's a normal planet. Produces random ships, increases max fleet size. The star has no value, but ships can still orbit it. Other planet. Blue's home base. Controllers for 30 seconds, defeat them. Home base. Defend your home at all costs. By the way, if you point your teleporting hand all the way down, and you click the teleport button, it'll teleport to your home. But you can also just hit Y on your controller to teleport back. By the way, you can only have a max of 3 wormholes. If you place more than a third one, look, it's gone. Reduced to atoms. You can't, boy, glitched. But you can't place more than that. So keep that in mind. You can use that to your advantage, which a lot of professionals do. You can use that to your advantage to clear some portals that might be messing you up. Because, for example, if I were to fight this over here and I would lose, and I have my wormhole still here, which I wouldn't place it like this, I'm not an idiot. If I were to place my wormhole here and I'd lose, all my new troops would come in from over there, and they would die progressively. That's no bueno. So keep that in mind when you have your wormholes all strewn about. I'm gonna go ahead and like this. Take over planets much easier. Like, look at that. Oh yeah, by the way, those red orbs going away, that means you lost a troop or a turret in that. I lost nothing there because I had good placement. Oh boy, what a great thing. See, I lost something there, which you never want to lose anything in this game. You never want to lose troops. That's unless you're, of course, a mad lad and want to give somebody else an easier time, handicaps, yada yada yada. Anyways, earlier I mentioned a few things about asteroids. So that over there is an asteroid. You can tell your map is going to have asteroids. You can see an asteroid belt like those two around your map. In the pre-game, mid-game, spectate lobby, you can see the map in those areas. If you want to capture that, you capture the same as you would if there's a 0 planet. Like I said before, if you get eliminated in the game, and there's not the team, of course, the game hasn't ended, any planet you own will be put to 0, and you can tap it with a troop to claim it. That's what I'm going to do with this asteroid. Boom, claimed it. And now I can take my troop away, and 2 little turrets are holding down the fort for me, which is absolutely adorable. They're cute. I want to find names for them, but I don't know what would be fitting. Anyways, now I'm going to go ahead and kill this guy off. Oh yeah, by the way, there are different troop types. There are non-elites and elite troop types. Elite troop types are types of troops that come from asteroids and asteroids alone, or sometimes, I think, occasionally specialized planets. And you can also get elite troops in the starting fleet. Mad Lad have troops by default, and you have them randomly spawn. Seems a bit overpowered to me, but you do you. Look, elite types. That's an elite type. That's an elite type. That's an elite type. These are all elite types. This is a heavy laser ship. This is a heavy battleship. This is a torpedo. That's about it. I think, is that all of them? I think it is. Anyways, yeah, that's a point defense. It's supposed to shoot missiles, but as you saw, there was a missile that snuck up behind that one and killed it off. So, yeah. No elites for you. At least since I'm infection, when I kill their troops, get a copy of that, add it to my fleet. Anyways, let's see. It's about, oh, there's my timer. Oh boy. That's about it. I'm gonna go ahead and end this game and start up a new one, yada yada, talk about gods. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, ask in the comments.